I have never been near a puff party. Never been near. And anybody who knows me knows if there is a party, I'm the first one out.
Right.
I'm the first one out.
I stopped by Puffy's house for 30 minutes to say happy birthday to him during the day at 2 o'clock with staff people. And out of that came a love affair and all kinds of stuff that I have never seen.
You too?
Yes.
Yes, you too.
Yes. Now I'm almost 70 years old. What do I look like? And I am a grandfather. What do I look like at this late date? You know.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And it says Oprah Winfrey and Bishop TD Jakes says leave them out of Diddy freak-offs drama. Never been near a puff party. Anytime somebody via the Middle East says they never did something, they possibly did it. Oprah is 69. 20 years ago, she would have been 49. I've fucked some 49-year-old bitches. They're freaks. Not only that, sometimes at some level and stage of life, when the accusations come that can't be confirmed, you don't necessarily have to clear them up. The fact that she's wherever the fuck she's at in this big ass public event clarified that she'd never been to a puff party, and she's calling him by his 90s name when Puff Daddy has been P. Diddy for the last 23 years. So the fact that she's calling him by his old school name leads me to believe that she's probably got more of a friendship or camaraderie with the nigga. They've been in certain venues together, and while she's only 15 years older than him with a little bit of money 20 years ago, there's a possibility he probably tossed her big ass up too. Not only that, Oprah Winfrey used to be ugly as shit. She's 69 and looks better than she did at 42. I take a crack at her right now. Now, 20 years ago, she would have been her early to mid 40s. Her weight had fluctuated, but Oprah has always had a big ass. So we can stop the cap like there's not a slim possibility. And because she's in cahoots with Tyler Perry, who just got found out to be a gay nigga hitting on staff and sexually assaulting people that was employed on one of his movie sets, there's a distinct possibility that she probably peeped birds of a feather. That's all I'm gonna say. As it pertains to TD Jakes talking about he's a grandfather, what the fuck that mean? It's a bunch of freaky ass niggas that was 20 years ago he would have been 50. Nigga, you a freaky ass nigga. That's what it would have made you look like. And because we know a lot of these church niggas be hiding under the banner of Christianity because they don't want to be ostracized or stigmatized or being a homosexual, there's a possibility that shit's true. I know a lot of niggas that's Christian or religious in the Baptist church, homosexual like a mug, or at least used to be. Now they got girlfriends and wives. You could stop the cap. That's not to say there ain't no gay niggas in the black community, but there's a lot of old school niggas that's in their 40s or 50s that, because it wasn't necessarily some open shit that you could just say without somebody stigmatizing you or at the very least making fun of you, they start using bitches as shields. Hell, I got a couple cousins that do that shit. Niggas known to be messing with gay niggas, but they got a slew full of kids. They think they can hide behind that shit. And we just put this out here in the atmosphere. Just because you got a wife and kids don't mean you ain't gay. So that nigga's clearly a fucking liar. And the fact that he said he had to go out his way to say he stopped at his house to wish Puff a happy birthday with his staff. What the fuck you was doing? Riding around with the deaconess and the usher in the car? Cap. This nigga's a fat black liar. YouTube, I'm black, so I can say it in that context. That's not racially charged. I'm black. This nigga's black. I'm calling him a black ass liar. I'll probably cut that out. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe. I know I've done previous episodes about not demonizing black people of prominence, but as a black person, I think we're in charge of demonizing certain niggas, especially the ones that look like they shit grin eating, what they call it, shit grin eating liars. I hate liars, white, black, and or other, but I hate a nigga that I can see through the bullshit. I bet if I was a fly on the wall, I bet you this shit could be disproven. They just up here lying to a mass of people because they don't want their image tarnished. Let me just put this out here for TD Jakes. As a pastor, you always wasn't shit. For Oprah, a black woman that ain't show her natural hair in almost 30, 40 years and has let weight fluctuate, ain't never had a husband and no kids. Bitch, we already think you on some other shit. So, yeah, you niggas ain't, just because you sit up there and lie in a room full of white people, I don't mean shit. You niggas is still lying, possibly. Hell, Diddy could be lying, but the fact that they don't have no RICO charges that look like they can stick only him domestically being an abuser, yeah, then there's that. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.